I'm Ashley, and this was my first experience with the birth center. My water broke somewhere around 2 a.m., so my husband and I came to Trinity. We remembered with our birthing class with Susie to come through the ER entrance because the front door would be locked. Once we were in the ER lobby, a person from registration called upstairs to the birthing center to let them know we had arrived. Shortly after that call, someone from the birth center arrived with a wheelchair to pick me up. Staff brought us up through the Heart Center elevators to the 4th floor to the birthing center. Since we were with a staff member, we were able to come right back through the security locked doors. My water had already broken, so I didn't have to go to triage. I went straight to a delivery room. They placed me on the monitor to evaluate the baby and me. After we knew I was staying, they notified my doctor, and they continued to monitor me and the baby. After about 6 hours into my labor, I had decided that I would go with an epidural. It wasn't my original plan, but it ended up working for us. During the epidural, the anesthesiologist was in the room along with the nurse. That was the only time that my husband had to leave my side. After the epidural, I was much more comfortable, but I still had a total of 19 hours of labor before my son came. Overall, my experience at the birth center was amazing. It wasn't my exact plan, but it couldn't have been any better. I was very thankful for the staff and all of their knowledge, and they kept me up to date with what was going on as the process went on. I would like to thank the birth center at Trinity for enabling me to have this wonderful experience.
My name is Sarah, and this is my first birth experience at the birthing center, and it was a great one. The staff was great. They were very attentive, very kind, and had a wealth of information. They were able to answer any questions that I had along the way. Throughout the labor, I did have some visitors, and since you're only allowed to have 3 visitors at a time, our immediate family was able to rotate in and out and experience the labor with us. Being that this was our first birthing experience, Dr. Chinnakarn was wonderful at involving my husband in the birthing process. My husband was able to cut the cord, and Dr. Chinnakarn kept him really informed with what was going on. During my labor process, I ended up getting really sick, but my nurse, Robin, she was fantastic. She was so attentive to me and really helped me get through the situation. When I arrived, the nurse explained everything that was going to happen. She examined me, and I was about 4 centimeters, and she put monitors on my stomach that monitored the baby's heart rate and my contractions. And she explained everything that was going on while I was experiencing this. After 9 months of just waiting and anticipating this beautiful girl, Miss Emma was presented to us, and we just couldn't be happier.
Hi, my name's Tiffany. At my 13-week visit, my doctor determined I had a high-risk pregnancy. My OB consulted a perinatalogist from Magee Women's Hospital, who now comes to Trinity. Due to this partnership with Trinity and Magee Women's Hospital, I was able to have my appointments scheduled at Trinity via telemedicine. Being able to see the perinatalogist here at Trinity was way more beneficial than driving in through Pittsburgh through long waits of traffic and long wait times at a big hospital. Having a perinatalogist here at Trinity is such a huge benefit for the community. After my level 2 ultrasound, I met with my perinatalogist where we reviewed the ultrasound and my lab work. At that time, he determined that there were no abnormalities with the baby or Down syndrome. This video technology allows you to meet with a perinatalogist one-on-one via the telemedicine. At this visit, he can see me and I can see him and answer any questions or concerns that I may have about the baby and my health. After I was cleared of being high risk, the rest of my pregnancy progressed normally. The morning of my scheduled induction, I had received a call that I was being pushed back to a different time in the day. Once I arrived at the birth center for my induction, I was very pleased with the care that I received. I had later found out the reason for my delay was another mom was having difficulties with her delivery. I have to admit, I was a little upset to have my induction rescheduled, but hearing the reason why pulled everything into perspective for me. My experience here at the birth center during and after delivery was top-notch.
The birth center at Trinity. We deliver.